Hello people! It's a beautiful day outside. By beautiful I mean it's hot as donkey's balls. So I thought I'd make a video. It's gonna be a bit different than what you're used to. It's gonna be a video about a small camera. Okay, so we're gonna have a look at the Nikon Coolpix L310. Now this is not the kind of camera that I would use if I'm honest. If you want to see the specs on the camera, go to Nikon's website. I'm not gonna go for the specs, there's no point in doing that. I'm gonna do, a bit of a guide, show you what it can do. We're gonna have pictures taken with the camera. I'm gonna splice them in the video. We're gonna have video footage with the camera. I'm gonna splice that in the video. We're gonna test, the camera's zoom, the camera's audio quality, all that stuff. So I'm gonna bring you in for a closer look so you can have a look at the camera now. Okay, so this is a closer look at the camera. Now this is a normal, what you would call bridge camera. It's a bridge between the normal point and shoots and the DSLRs. Now I have fairly large hands, right? So if I hold it, like I would take a picture with my finger on the shutter release button, you can see that the camera is a bit small for my hands. Now this isn't my camera, this is my mom's camera, so for her hands it's absolutely great. The thing is that it's really, really light, so for a woman or a girl it's gonna be absolutely perfect. Right, so let's look at it a bit. You can see, the actual size, the 21x zoom on it. On the top here, we can see we have the on-off button, the zoom, normal zoom, and the shutter release button. If we turn it around, you can see you have the video playback button, or scene, playback, trash, and menu, and the big screen. Now, note, very important, this camera does not have an eyepiece, so you have to use a screen to see what pictures you're making, right? So, and it also doesn't have one of those, one of those wheels that you can spin around to, quickly choose settings. So you have to use the menu button if you want to change any settings on it. Now, I've used this camera for about a week now for the purpose of this video, and if I'm honest, I mean, it's a fairly cheap camera. It's not for professionals or people who know what they're doing in any way, shape or form. This is a camera mainly, for families, taking pictures on holiday in the weekends, pictures of the kids, stuff like that, right? So if you're a person who doesn't know close to anything about photography, but you still want to take some decent pictures and not have to pay a lot of the money for them, this could be the thing for you. The thing is that it's so easy to use. It's so easy. It's like brain dead stupid. Press one button, that's it. It can take the pictures, and it can take fairly good pictures. As we'll see, down the road, I'm going to show you some video and audio quality with it. Okay, so I'm going to show you a bit about the menu and some of the settings, the few settings that it does have. If you go into the scene, you can see, now this is my native language. I'm going to translate everything, so don't worry, right? This is auto mode, basically what it's designed for. This is night mode, and it has a few different types of night mode. Like portraits on night, landscapes, fireworks, dinners, stuff like that, You can use this for indoor shots, low light shots, anything like that, right? Now, let's go back. This is intelligent portrait, basically portrait mode, and this is sport mode, right? Okay, so these are basically the only settings that you have available besides the one in scenes. This is image mode. If you go in, it's basically image size, right? So 14 megabytes, that's fine. This is white balance, right? Inside here we have, normal stuff. Daylight, auto, fluorescent light, flash, neon, all that stuff. Leave it on auto, it's gonna be fine. This is continuous shutter release if you want to take, pictures in sports mode. ISO, again, auto, and the maximum ISO is 6400. Now let's see, let's have a look at the next thing. This is color options. Basically stuff like black and white, sepia, intense colors, or just standard. Now I'm gonna show you guys a few pictures taken with the camera. Although they've been resized in order to fit in the video, I still think you'll be able to get a good idea of how the camera works, how pictures look with it. Now this is a picture taken in auto mode, in bright sunlight. You can pause the video at any moment and have a look. This is a test of the camera's zoom. This is a picture taken, of me, that's me in the picture, at about, I don't know, something like 10 meters, 15 meters, with no zoom. The next one, this one, is taken from the exact same place, but on full zoom. Again, you can pause and have a look at the quality and also the zoom power.
Personally, I think it's pretty good, considering the price of the camera. This picture was taken in sport mode. This was a water fountain. You can see, you know, the water droplets in the air. That's good. If I'm honest, the overall quality of the image isn't very good. I mean, it's decent, but it's not very good. Still, I was impressed with the fact that it was able to actually capture, you know, the water droplets in the air.
Now, this is double test, both of the camera's microphone and the video quality and the zoom, if I'm honest. Now, those are my two mates over there, and I'm gonna zoom in. Alright, this is, so you can see now the camera's on a tripod right now, but just by touching it, you can see it's moving. The quality is lost, if I'm honest. If I would say, I say that this is basically, you know, the level you can use it. You can see that, you know, the image stabilizer on it isn't very good, because just by touching it, I'm moving. I can see vibration in the movement, and the camera's on a tripod right now. That's a very important thing. You can see my cousin over there. He's walking. He's only a speck in the distance, but if I zoom in, I gotta say I really like the zoom on the camera. I really like it. It's very, very high zoom. It's 1021x optical zoom. Okay? So guys, you've seen what the camera can do. Now, you know, as I said in the beginning, it's not really a camera for people that want to learn about photography. It's a camera for people who don't give a fuck. They just want to take a nice picture without, you know, hassle, without, you know, adjusting 10,000 things. So again, you know, for families, people who don't care, you know, young children, stuff like that, it's gonna be great because it's not that expensive. It's fairly cheap. So if you want to know, you want to become semi-pro, or you want to learn, you know, about photography as a hobby, it's not for you. I'm sorry to say that. It's basically, it's like a point and shoot, only bigger and with a bigger zoom. Because that's what it is. If you leave everything on auto, all the stuff you saw, you know, previously, the pictures and the movies were done on auto mode, right? So I didn't do anything. The camera adjusted everything. So you saw the quality that was there. Okay? So that was about it, guys. See you later.